Good Thursday morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday, September 13th, which means that there is a big old hurricane coming this way. I'm in Virginia, so most likely it's just going to be a tropical storm. So if you haven't already done so, hurry up, get to the store, get your milk and bread, because I know how in demand milk sandwiches are. Oh, it's just beyond me why people always buy out the milk and the bread first. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why not the coffee? Because to me personally, I would rather have coffee, an endless supply, you know? Oh, anyway, so it's my first video, and yes, I'm sitting in my personal truck here because my boss told me to go home. Which is cool, it's fine, no big deal. So the reason I'm going to start this channel is for people like you, people that have questions about the trucking industry, have never been in the trucking industry before, don't know where to go to school. I'm going to give you little tips and pointers and try to point you in the right direction, and hopefully you'll have a long and prosperous career in trucking. Now, me personally, as a matter of fact, this month, a year ago this month, is when I started CDL school. I have no problems telling you the names of companies. I have no problems telling you the name of the school where I went. I will have no opinion either way on whether you should go to this company or that company or whatever. Truckers like to joke about a particular trucking company. I'm not going to do that. Just not. You can talk to 10 different truckers and they'll have 10 different opinions about something. So my suggestion is to draw your own conclusion about things, okay? Research it, talk to people, draw your own conclusions. So I'm going to tell you about some of the things that I did and things that have helped me along the way. Hopefully this will be the first of many videos that I'm going to do about the subject. The name of the channel is Rookie Trucking 101. Anybody can look at my videos, anybody can comment. I would appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I don't care if I get 1 view or 10,000 views, okay? I don't care if the videos get monetized. It doesn't matter to me. I already have a day job. I already get paid, so I don't depend on any ad revenue or anything like that. It doesn't matter to me. So, with that in mind, you should decide what kind of trucking you want to do. Because for CDLs, there's 2 different classes. There's Class A and Class B. Class A, you can drive anything. Mainly it's for combination vehicles, so the tractor and the trailer. Class B would be like your dump trucks or box trucks over 26,000 pounds gross vehicle weight. That means, and gross vehicle weight is the weight of the vehicle itself, and the amount of cargo it can carry. And that includes fuel and everything else. With your Class A, it's usually 80,000 pounds gross vehicle weight. That means the weight of the tractor, the weight of the trailer, and the weight of the cargo inside the trailer. There are some exceptions. Companies get permits to do heavy haul. I was in North Dakota for the summer, and I did heavy haul up in North Dakota in the oil fields. I have a tanker endorsement, but I also drove what was called a dump bed, a side dump bed, and I hauled dirt from fracking, which, you know, that's a later video. It's something I can get into later. But in the year that I've been in trucking, the trailers that I've used are dry van, which I used in school. When I went to work for Schneider, and again, I don't have a problem telling you what companies I went to. Schneider was my first company. They did take care of me. They did everything they said they were going to do. The manager I had wasn't very good, which is not why I left Schneider. The reason I left Schneider is because another company got the contract that I was working on, and that happens all the time. So, you know, you go to work for a company. Don't get upset if another company, you know, if you work a dedicated account, don't get upset if another company comes in and outbids your current company for that account. It happens all the time. Didn't matter to me. I went on to work with another company up in North Dakota in the oil fields. But while I worked this dedicated account for Walmart, I drove a reefer and a dry van. Up in North Dakota, I drove a tanker and a side dump bed. And then the company I work for now, I have a trailer. It's called a walking trailer. So they put cargo, in this case, mulch, soil, wood chips, and you have a power takeoff on your truck, and the floor inside the bed moves, and it pushes the wood chips out of the back. So that's actually kind of cool. It's a local job. I get paid by the hour, and I'm home every day. So that's jobs that most truckers want. They want to be home every day, and they want to get paid by the hour. Most of the time you get paid by the mile. So decide what kind of truck driver you want to be, even if you only want to drive dump trucks, okay? I would suggest that you still get a Class A CDL. Reason being is because sometimes these companies, construction companies, concrete companies, sand and gravel companies, what have you, in addition to the dump truck, they also have dump beds, which you can attach to your vehicle just like a regular trailer. Well, in order to drive that, you have to have a Class A CDL. Even though it's only a dump truck, it's now a combination vehicle, and your gross weight's going to be over 26,000 pounds. So you got to have a Class A for that. With that being said, the school that I went to was Shipper's Choice in Newport News, Virginia. They were not the cheapest school around, but cheaper isn't always better. They had some fairly decent reviews. The only other school in the area at the time was over on the south side in Norfolk, and I didn't feel like driving to Norfolk. And I didn't feel like driving to Richmond, Virginia, or out in the western part of the state. There were several other schools in Virginia, but I wanted something close to home. You have options when you want to get your CDL. You can either do company-sponsored training, or you can do like I do, pay up front and pay for your own. A lot of people can't do that. If you can't do that, that's fine. But just keep in mind, whatever company you go to work for, you're going to be there for at least a year until you pay back that contract. You're not going to make a lot of money. Most of the companies that I've seen that offer company-sponsored CDL training, you're only starting out at like maybe 32 cents a mile, and they take money out of your check every week to pay back that CDL course, and it ain't cheap. Oftentimes they charge you anywhere from $3,500 up to $5,000 for the school. I paid cash up front for my school, and it was $3,995. If you go with the tuition assistance through the school, well, it's not actually through the school partners with a couple of banks in the area. It's an extra $1,000. It's $4,995, and that's an option. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, so once you decide on a school, and please do your research. Please do your research. there's a couple of schools out there that have some bad reviews. Matter of fact, I misspoke. There's 2 CDL schools in Newport News. One of them, it seemed like a fly-by-night company, and anyway. Shipper's Choice treated me well. Their instructors were very knowledgeable. I will say this, they will not hold your hand. It would behoove you to go ahead and try to get your permit before you go to the school, because your first week in the school is nothing but classroom stuff, federal motor carrier safety regulations. You'll be reading that book, nice thick book. Yeah. You'll be taking tests every day. You really need to get that permit within that first week of school, because then after that you've only got 3 weeks left. It's a 4-week class. You can either take a Monday through Friday class, or you can take a weekend class. So it's either 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, or it's 8 weekends. The weekend class is a little more intense because you're there 10, 11, 12 hours a day. It's a little rough. With the Monday through Friday class, you're only there 8 hours, and it's decent. So, questions, comments, please, shoot me any questions you have. Comments below, that's great. I will give you a link to the Facebook page, which is also going to be Rookie Trucking 101. Again, like, share, and subscribe. There will be several other videos coming up. So I appreciate you checking out my channel, and you guys take care and be safe.